China. Oh,
Hi,
nice.
Back for Life. This is Liz Craft, and we hope you like our stuff on the marketplace.
The stonks. I like the stonks. Oh, nice. What is this? That looks epic.
I cannot believe I'm on Minecraft Live this year. My name is Yasser, aka
Plus the rain's down
and we are
now.
super excited about the new updates.
That in Africa. Yeah, it's Africa. Brazil. Oh my god, mega pigs.
Eu sou o Gabriel, diretor da Ilha Studios. A gente tem cerca de 5 participantes na nossa equipe. Somos todos brasileiros.
Nice, Gabriel. Very cool. Piggy piggies. We got like nightmare creatures. Biggy piggies.
Studios, and I get to spend my days making content and working with awesome people.
Ooh, Israel. Ooh, nice. It looks like one of those hyper-realistic stuff. Jeez, you really live in a big house. Or apartment. Wow, big house. Oh yay, everywhere in the world.
These features can be used by all creators. So we have
I'll probably get more into marketplace content when my internet freaking connects better.
In the game. So this time
And when I have more money.
Summer,
Well, mine coins, I mean.
Take a crop.
Wait, is tomatoes going in the actual game? Tomatoes?
Place the seeds, use the crops. See, they're kind of growing.
I can't tell what they're adding to Minecraft or as a mod or in the education or dungeon. Well, I can tell what they're adding to dungeons because that gameplay engine is different.
But I think
think,
it's
but-
disgusting. So I thought it was better making as something you can throw.
You could just throw them at people. That's actually a real... Yeah, you could give them rotten tomatoes. I give this...
Totally harmless.
Well, actually, that's not how rotten tomatoes work. I meant like you can throw tomatoes at someone on stage if they're doing bad. That'll be a good like little comedic joke. What the frick?
You get a little rotten tomato monster that can spawn from it.
Rotten tomato monster. Tomato. Rotten tomato monster.
Rotten tomatoes, they don't fly as far as a regular
Watch out, it's the rotten tomato It's the rotten tomato monster.
Stuff. I think tomatoes maybe aren't the best idea, so I'm gonna get rid of all my plants.
I want the
and never grow them
tomatoes.
again. Yeah, I agree with you on this one. So all these,
healthy.
that's true, they are pretty healthy. So with all of these,
Oh, don't throw them, they're healthy. Well, like devs don't care.
style maps. Oh, definitely. So like, I think crops are a great example of showing off how they
Oh,
all.
that was
kind of
just
come
a
together.
map?
You get
Man,
the
I
items
wanna
that
get
you
in the
there.
actual game.
Normally you would eat the.
Maybe it's in the
eat
actual. I
items,
can't
but,
tell anymore
or you
what's in the
make
actual game or what's just in like a
But we also
marketplace
have
thing.
the-
Tomo the tomato monster. Tomo is the name of it
Yeah,
apparently.
it's an example of what you can do with them combining events and commands.
It's
That's
cute,
one of
it's
the
not.
things that our creators have represented
Weird
so long.
subtitles, huh?
Just having
Everyone, this is my art commission. Make some fan art, some epic anime fan art of Tomo the tomato monster.
Disappear that crop and also someone at some
Like
I
adventure.
bet they made some art right now.
Yeah, like for
As
example,
we
in
speak.
Adventure, we found this
Okay, this has to be a mod. This is
golden
a mod
skull
or a
and
marketplace
also
thing.
an equally mysterious pedestal in the middle of the desert.
This is not actual Minecraft, right?
Whoa!
Whoa! Yeah, that can't. Whoa! Okay, that is not. This can't be actual Minecraft.
And as the very waters that we are, we went
Ooh,
exploring.
lightning
And
sword.
obviously we found some
What?
pretty
What are they
amazing
riding?
guys. Luckily, we have our trusty custom sword.
Oh my god, okay. So it's like the, what do you call it? The trident with the channeling? Except it's always lightning.
I know that's one of the most.
Excuse me,
The
what?
last obstacle here, but I can see the teleport pad. But I
Jesus,
can't quite
looks
get to
cool.
it, but that shaft up above looks promising, along with the ladder. So let's go up, see what you here.
Whoa, we need to start going on
And block
marketplace
breaks, I
content.
use the teleporter.
This is not regular Minecraft we're talking about here. We have all these magic stuff right here.
Wow, that's 86 times. I love the aesthetic of that.
Excuse me?
DDL will not be held responsible in the event of a likely death.
What the heck? How would they get helicopter? Excuse me? What are these subtitles? Jeez. I was hoping I'd get people to like, read the stuff too. Oh, that looks cool. Why are they still promoting the whole bees? More cave update.
We know you've waited a long time for this update, and if you thought the first set of features for the caves were awesome, it's time for even more awesomeness.
Oh boy.
Agnes and Nir from the vanilla
I'm
Minecraft
not gonna
gameplay
talk
team
much anymore
are
because I
here
just
to
want
tell
to
us
take
what
this
else
all
is
in.
coming to the caves and the cliffs update. Hello, welcome. Hello.
Hey,
How does it feel?
it's so amazing. It's so awesome to finally be able to share that with everyone.
Yes, it feels great, and we have looked a bit at tweets during the break, and
We have some more tweets.
we have more.
Yes.
Wireless redstone.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Yes, that's what I was saying. Wireless
There will be
redstone.
so many cool things you can build with that, and the boredom.
Yeah, frick that
great.
word.
Feel the excitement.
It's so cool.
Hyped.
Nir, you
Really, I was
recently
like, I'm
joined
hyped.
the Mojang Studios.
Please add Jasper Ore. I
Yes,
will love
I
them
joined
forever
this
if they
year.
add Jasper Ore.
But honestly,
Or
I'm
any
not completely
more
sure
ore,
how
just
that
in
happened.
general.
And not just joining
That, like,
Mojang.
any new
I'm
cave
not
or-
really sure how I'm here in Minecraft Live, because like just last year I was home, glued to the stream. I had to know what the next thing is coming to Minecraft, and today it's not only that I get to share that, it's I got to work on some of those things, so it's fairly incredible. But yeah, I've been developing games for a few years now, and more recently
this guy?
I've actually worked with this non-profit organization called Games for Peace, which is an amazing organization which basically uses games to promote peace. Like he takes kids from areas of conflict all around the world and sits them down to play Minecraft. And sometimes it's kids that don't even share a language, so they can't talk. So Minecraft is the language they share. Minecraft
Oh,
is
that's
what
nice.
helps them connect and get to know each other and creates friendships.
Minecraft
Like,
is teaching people how to
it was
communicate with
amazing
each
being
other.
part of that.
It's so cool. I mean, sometimes I feel like, oh, I know.
The
all
universal
the
sign of
amazing
peace
things
is the
that are happening
crouching.
with
I
Minecraft,
guess
and
that
then you
they'll know
described
that.
to Agnes and I, and we both were like,
That should be
"We've
their
never heard
logo,
that."
the
It's so
Minecraft
cool.
crouching thing.
Absolutely beautiful.
'Cause that is the universal
So in
sign
this
of peace in
update,
Minecraft.
You've been really looking at like filling out the caves even more.
Yes, so there are even more things to show, and in the things we showed so far, it's a lot about like improving the journey underground. But of course, we also want to add like new things to find, like new resources, and one of them
Yes.
is crystals.
Aww. Amethyst! I was hoping there'd be like geodes. Amethyst oh my god, that's so pretty. Finally new ore! Oh my god, I love it. Amethyst geodes. Is that all ore? Or is that just... Maybe they're just like crystals and you can mine them.
They're so beautiful.
Yes, that the moment you turn the corner and you see that glowing thing, that's so,
Yeah.
it's just
What are they gonna be
incredible.
used for?
Atoms are in the crystal geode. It's like mystical.
Geode?
They're so pretty. And we
You thought it was an
talked about, like,
amethyst
what is
geode,
the
but it was
purpose
me,
for crystals in
Geo.
Minecraft? And one thing
Yeah.
is like they should have a use, and we will talk more about one of the usages soon. But the other thing is a lot about just adding a lot to the experience of exploring. And we
I'd
want
love
them
to find
be
one of
quite rare.
those.
So
When
when
is
you
this update
find them,
coming
it's
out? Let
really
me guess,
gonna be
next year.
like magical, because they're just beautiful, and when you walk on the crystals, you hear the sounds.
I hate
Yeah,
waiting
it's just-
this
we talked
long.
before
It's
about
like,
the pillar
I'd rather
of
them show
underground
something
marble.
off
I
like
feel
when
that
it's
the
about to
perfect
come out
picture
so
for
the
that
hype
sort of
won't
thing.
die down. Like maybe
But
like a
you
month
can't
before
just
it's coming
take
out.
them with
I
you.
know they need something to show for
so
Minecon
you can
Live.
break the
I'm just
different
saying.
plants we saw in the video, but they actually grow from a very special block. And that block is unobtainable. It's sort of like you think about spawners, right? You cannot just take it and put it in your base. It makes you go and build farms all around your world. And that also encourages you to create tunnels between them and find out ways of transferring those items from place
Can
to
you
place.
get a
And
spawner
I just
with
love
a
those sort of
silk touch
features that
pickaxe?
really
Never
encourage
actually
other,
tried that.
Gameplay in the game.
As an explorer myself, I'm very excited about finding all of these.
Yeah, me
And
too.
just
I'm an
mention
explorer.
the usefulness to them.
I remember those first few episodes of the
So,
Minecraft
from
series where we
those
were just
crystal
exploring the
plants, you get
caves, having a
crystal
good
shard
time.
items, and you can actually use them to craft a telescope.
Telescope? Oh my god, we're getting closer and closer to the Minecraft space update. I've been wanting. Oh wait, you can't see. I guess not all of them are for space travel. Holy crap, I don't think you just see those in the middle of the wild.
That is amazing.
It is.
Or
It's
do
such
you?
a useful item. Super cool. And this.
Well, that's good
thing is
enough
that-
for a
So yes,
telescope.
you use the crystal shards to craft them, but you also need something more, and that's also a new
Kirby
thing
and the
that
crystal
we added.
shards. Pumpkin pie. That's a perfect thing to have with you when you. Copper! Hey, Copper, man. Christopher's middle name is Copper. That would really be useful for me. Oh, you can make copper buildings. It looks so cool. Looks like copper.
It's copper.
It's copper.
Amazing.
It's copper, guys.
Sure.
Nothing else needs to be said.
You saw the copper ore in the video, and a very interesting thing with the copper ore is that it generates in a different way. So normal ores often generate like an ore blob, but copper is different. So imagine that you are out mining and you see copper ore. So you're like, okay, I'm gonna mine the copper, and then you see some stone. It's like, they look a bit different. So you continue to mine, and then you find another copper ore, and you probably go like, okay, I think I found a copper vein. So we're actually adding ore veins to Minecraft, and like they really add so much to
What? I
mining.
thought that was already a
It gets so
thing. Which is
interesting
so like
because
you already
it's kinda
find
like following
ores
the
connected
trace
to each other.
when you mine, and they tie so well to the pillar we have about.
I guess they have even
to
bigger
mining.
veins now.
That's amazing. And you've personally wanted copper in the game since you start, maybe before you started.
Mr. Copper.
You mentioned it once or twice.
But maybe
Oh, that'll help
sometimes.
for. I made like a
Yeah, so
unicorn
I think
test
that the
world,
five
and maybe I
are
could make like
the
Mr. Copper's house
roofs
out of
and
copper.
And they are all green because we have so many like old.
Well, that should be
buildings.
Christopher's
And
house.
we've actually added
Because
that
that's
mechanic
his
to
middle
Minecraft
name is
as well.
Copper. Christopher
So,
Copper Kress.
If you place a copper block,
Christopher
it
C.
will first be
Kress,
orange,
Christopher Copper
but
Kress.
after a while, a pretty long time, it will turn green. And it's something I think
Green?
so cool because it actually adds history
I'm not
to
really
Minecraft.
familiar with metals.
'Cause,
Maybe it's
for
normal for
example,
them to turn
if you have a
green.
really old Minecraft world, then you can see on like a house and like, oh, the roof turned all green, and then you know that that house has been there for a really long time.
Oh, I guess it's rust. Ooh. Come on, I don't want to have to de-rust my copper. Actually, it looks pretty, to be honest. Maybe that's the point. Maybe it's supposed to look pretty. It looks kind of like prismarine, though.
And copper won't only be used for the telescope. You actually have another really cool thing that you'll be able to craft with it.
Yeah. So Jens talked a bit before about these design principles that we have in Minecraft, and one of them is that if something bad happens, the player either caused it or it has a way to sort of avoid it. And one of those exceptions, for example, is lightning striking. Now,
Yeah, that
some
is.
people like to build wooden roofs in Minecraft. Some even build
I don't have a roof.
roofs.
Looking at me.
Right.
Not at all like my
The bamboo
like the
protects
grandest
us.
castle in my realm actually has a roof fully built of wool.
Yeah, that's not a good idea,
No,
but
we think fires.
yeah. So to try to help the players with that, we are introducing the lightning rod.
Oh, this would be really useful for for Sparkinson's electric temple. I was kind of doing something similar. Sparkinson's rod. I could put it on top of the temple. It's giving me all sorts of ideas. I'm a really creative person, okay? Oh man, the freaking lighting. Oh, it captures the lightning, I see.
All the wool roofs out there.
Wool
Yeah,
roofs?
I think
Oh
this
yeah,
is
I
the
understand.
problem
The
that
Soup
happened to a
Corporation
lot
has a
of
wool
players. Even
roof and it
personally,
burnt down
I
in
had this
episode
peaceful
23.
game that I played with my
Or
partner.
last at least a
And
little bit. It was
was
too big to
peaceful,
burn
and
down
we
the
went out
entire
and we were,
thing.
like, looking at animals, collecting a few animals to our base, and we came back and our house was gone. And I was quite confused, because I consider myself to be someone who knows a bit about Minecraft, and there are no creepers, there are no endermen, so what happened? We figured that probably a lightning strike hit and burned down the house, and we were quite traumatized because we were not prepared for this. So I think this lightning rod is really going to help with that.
Yeah, now you don't have to worry about that problem anymore.
No,
I don't have to worry about it because I don't have a roof. Well, a lot of my structures, like the mansion,
Now,
for
you've
Chicken Man's
introduced
mansion, for
a
example,
lot
have
of
roofs,
things
wooden
already.
roofs.
And players already have a lot of trouble with their inventory and the amount of items, but you have an
Oh.
idea for that.
Yes.
Shulker box,
as
they already
you know,
have.
we
A
keep
shulker
adding
box
new
inside a
new
shulker
items
box.
all the time, and that do create a bit of an inventory problem. And we are aware of that, and we have actually been thinking quite a lot how we can solve it, because we want to have like a good gameplay solution. We want it to be balanced, and we actually have an item in this update that will be really helpful, and it's the bundles.
Hmm? Well, a little bag. That looks a little hard to sort, but okay. Oh. Why is there like creepy music playing? So I guess it's not as big as a shulker box, not quite as big, because like those are pretty hard to get, and I don't want them, if they're pretty easy to get, I don't want them to be as useful as a shulker box. I'm not sure how these work, bundles. Look pretty useful though.
Bundles!
Just make sure they don't outmatch shulker boxes.
This is awesome. It's such an elegant solution as well, and I love it. I think we spent a lot of time talking about the inventory problem, and I think one of the biggest takeaways there was that this is not actually one problem. It's constructed from a lot of sub-problems. For example, hotbar management is one problem. Getting a lot of blocks for your huge build somewhere, that's like something the shulkers help with. But I think there's a third sub-problems where every time you leave your base to go exploring somewhere, your inventory keeps getting full of junk. Like, this lot just has 2 flowers. This lot has just 1 seed, right? And I think the bundles are really going to help with that.
Yes.
Yes. So the thing with
Oh yeah, that will
bundles
help,
is that
I
you can
guess.
fit many
Just to
different
put my
kinds
junk
of items
into and
in
then throw
one
it all
bundle.
away at
So
once.
many different kinds
Actually, I
of
shouldn't
items
throw away
in
the
one
bundles.
inventory slot. So for example, I can take just 2 flowers and 1 seed and put them in 1 bundle. It's great.
And you can kind of use them like presents too.
And I guess they're just an
I'm
easier
so
solution
excited
for
about
shulker
seeing what players
boxes.
do them
They don't
in,
look like they're
shopping,
as
right?
efficient,
You can
but
have
I guess
the
they're
bundle
still
of
pretty
the day,
good.
which has a bunch of things with it, or you can have secret bundles where you have 3 of them in a chest, but you get a random one. I think it's really going to be cool.
Yes, and for example, if your friend has a birthday, you can put like your prettiest item in the bundle because it looks like a gift wrapper.
It
And you can give it
does.
to your friend.
That's so cool. We've talked so much today on the like really game design side, but how do you work on the art side?
We actually have a very close collaboration with the art team, and it's great.
Yeah, this game looks really pretty. Like,
So
it
my
makes
job
me-
is basically to get an abstract idea and imagine how it would fit into the Minecraft universe and then start sketching.
like a
So
warden
once
to
the sketch
scare,
is
all the
finished,
kitties.
I send everything to the 3D artist that it's
It's,
gonna model.
yeah, it's like
and I
it's
make
like
it
one
make it align.
meanwhile in the
My
Minecraft
job
dev
is
team.
to,
You know what?
bring
I
sketches
think
to
I want
life
to scare the
and
crap
make
out of
them
some
in
kids.
3D space. To work on,
He's like-
sometimes frustrating, but
It's
very
like, what do you
rewarding.
you expect this
I'm a
gold
technical block.
to affect
And usually
me?
when I create a block texture for a new rock type, it's going to be a lot. Like, I'm going to make 50 iterations of one
This
block
is-
because I want to make it
Oh
right.
my god.
Every block is
That
like a
looks pretty
building block
difficult,
for people
especially
to
with all the
animation, right?
blocky
So I
stuff.
try to, like,
I'm not an
build
artist,
walls
but
with each
maybe
block
one day I'll
to make sure
become
that people can
sort of an
create what
artist
they
because
want.
it looks like a fun job.
So I think my favorite thing about the Minecraft is very unconventional, and that's where like the special comes from.
Unconventional how?
Minecraft in terms of game art is special because it has such a unique
Yeah, I
look
mean, I bet
and
I'd
very
probably just be the
restricted.
one
It
employee
has
that
to
just
be
messes
3D
around with all of the
and we
the
can
assets.
only work within
It's like
the
just
boundaries.
put an
So
arm
we have to,
through his
like,
chest
think
and an
inside
arm
the
through
box,
his
but also outside.
back, and
I've been
and they're
working
like,
on
"What are
this
you doing?
exciting
Why
new
do you
mob.
do this?
This
Why
new
are you
mob,
wasting valuable
will be the
resources?"
cutest predator ever existed.
And we're
They
finally
have been
gonna
waiting
do
for it for so long.
I hope that the community is really, really happy about it. I hope
Yes,
they have
I am
a lot
very,
of
very
new
happy
stuff
about
to
it.
play with, and I hope that they're
Amethyst.
excited to see
I
some
actually didn't
content
think of
as
that,
well.
That's good enough. I mean,
It's so
Jasper would be
lovely
really
when you
good.
think
Because
about
I like the
all
look
the
of
different
Jasper. It's like all
jobs in
orangey.
game development.
They
I
have
know
redstone and
artists
stuff, but they want
developers,
something
we
like
all, across
orangey.
the show, there's so
I really
many
think they should
different
focus on
types
giving
of
like
roles that
different
people have.
every something of every
it's really awesome
an
to
ore
interact
type of
with all
every
those
color.
roles
Like
and have a lot of
they
back
have
and forth. We're very open in Mojang and getting
silver
ideas from all
for
over the
iron,
place.
even though that's
And
a ore
specifically
type on
working
its
with
own.
the art team is
Gold,
amazing
yellow
as well.
for gold,
You
kinda.
sort of throw one
Gold
idea
for
to the
gold.
air and he draws
Um,
something and you're like, oh, what is that white thing you're drawing? I didn't even think about it, and it starts so
Light
many
blue
awesome
for
ideas going.
diamond,
And
blue
we
for
even
lapis
integrated it into our
lazuli,
prototype
green for
process.
emeralds, red
And
for redstone,
actually, I
and now they
think
could have
until I saw
purple
those
for
sketches by
amethyst,
the art team, I
orange
didn't
for
really understand
jasper.
what archaeology in Minecraft even means.
Archaeology?
Archaeology?
Yes, so we're actually adding a new system called the archaeology system.
Ooh, archaeology.
In this
That does not sound like an
you're
interesting
basically
thing,
gonna find these
but it actually does.
excavation
I like the word
sites all
archaeology, I
throughout the
guess.
world. And you can make this new tool
Brush.
called the brush that is going to help you uncover the mysteries of all these dig sites. So you come to one of these ancient structures.
I
and
love
you can
ancient
sort of use the
structures.
brush to clear away
And
some of
especially-
the rubble that
Ooh.
may have collapsed in those structures.
I
And
mean, how is that
sometimes
efficient
you
though?
might
Like, you just
even
kind of
find
brush it
something
all
shiny
away?
inside them. But
Oh yeah, because you don't
this
want to
is
break
important.
anything.
If you are not careful enough, like in real life, you can destroy
Yeah,
that
you can
artifact.
destroy that crap.
And when that artifact
Ooh,
is
a little
gone,
mini ore.
that artifact
Oh.
and all the secrets it held
Yeah.
are gone forever.
In Minecraft, you
But
usually just
if you're careful
silk
enough,
touch
if you
it.
take your time and you're deliberate, you can get some of those hidden
Ooh,
artifacts.
shards.
And for example, here we got a
This looks
ceramic
really
shard,
cool.
which is basically how whoever lived here used to tell and pass on their stories.
I love the story side of the archaeology.
Yes,
Because
game
often
theories,
talk
get
about
on this.
we
I
want
want
to
some more
deep and
Minecraft
mystery in
lore.
Minecraft. And when you find